Hi everybody, this is Michelle and we're going to be working through a Vinyasa today. So let's just start real quick in a kneeling position and just either close your eyes or keep them open, and let's just settle into the moment now. Stay in the present. This practice is for you, it's a gift to yourself, and I want to keep us all on the mat today, at least for an hour, right? So close your eyes and put your hands on your knees and just breathe for a minute. Connect your breath to your body. Let all the past and the present, or let all the past and the future thoughts go away. Let's start in child's pose today. And this practice today is going to be focusing on strengthening the lower back. For those of you who have maybe you set a lot of the time, or you're heavy into an athletic event or sport, this will probably help loosen and strengthen your lower back. So let's come into a child's pose, open leg. And as you go into your child's pose, really reach with the fingers, lengthen your spine, then put your forehead down. Relax your arms, and let's begin to breathe. Let's do 3 breaths together. Inhale. Really fill up the belly, fill up the chest, the back of the body, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthen the right arm. Lengthen the right arm. Take it all the way to the side. Interlace your left fingers into the webbing of your hand. If you can get your head between your arms, that'd be great, so you can relax the neck and just stretch the entire left side of the body. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lengthen, and take the left hand out. Right fingers interlace into the left hand. Rest the neck and the arms. And breathe. Stretch the entire right side of the body. Really pushing in the right hip towards the ground. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. On your next inhale, come on up to kneeling. Hero's pose, knees are together. And we're going to tuck the toes underneath us and set back. Now sometimes that's a lot of pressure on the feet. So staying here with pushing into the hands is fine. We're just trying to open the fascia at the bottom of the feet, trying to give them a little bit of a break. So if you want to stay here and your feet are a little sore and it's tight, then this is fine. Otherwise, come back up and set. We do a little cat and cow here, a little bit different. So on your inhalation, bring your heart out, your chest up, lengthen. And on your exhale, really concave the belly in, rounding the spine, dropping the chin to the chest. 2 more rounds of that. Inhale, opening up the heart and lengthening. And exhale, rounding, coming down. One more round. I know your feet are probably talking to you. Inhale, lengthen. That's okay. And last one, really over-exaggerate the movement of the spine. And inhale, come back to neutral. Release the feet. You may want to smack them around a little bit. Get some blood flow back in there. We'll come into regular cat and cow, but we're doing a little balancing with that. So you want to inhale and drop the belly. Open up to cow and exhale, come down. Really press into the hands and concave the belly. And even maybe come up on your fingertips. Inhale. Drop the belly, drop the shoulders back down your spine. And exhale. Cat. And on your inhale, lengthen the right hand forward almost by your ear. Extend the back leg. Feel that length. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, and on your exhale, draw the right hand to the side and the left leg, and hang on to her. We're kind of igniting the core muscles here. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, bring it back to neutral, and exhale, come down, other side. Exhale into cow, or excuse me, cat. Inhale into neutral, extend the left arm by the ear, the right leg straight out, lengthen. Inhale and exhale. The left arm to the side and the right arm to the side, and hold. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back to neutral. And hands come down. From here, we're just going to go into down dog. Now, since our focus is going to be the lower back, down dog knees can be extremely bent, alleviating some of the pressure in the low back. The idea of down dog is that it's the length of the spine. It's not driving the heels down to the mat. That's just a response to the posture. But the posture itself is just about lengthening the spine. So bend the knees and slowly drop the heels back. Breathe. Lengthen. We're going to do another balancing, fun little balancing posture. Come slightly forward into your hands. Bring the right hand up. So it's almost into plank, actually. And you bring the left leg out, and we balance. Breathe. And come down. Back into down dog. Breathe. Come slightly forward. We'll do the left hand and the right foot. And balance. Have some fun with it. Come back down to down dog. Inhale, look forward, and make your way to the top of the mat. I like to take little steps, feeling my hamstrings a little bit here. You just want to sway. Maybe feet hip distance apart. Interlace the elbows and just sway back and forth.
Loosening up the lower back, the hamstrings. Bend the knees. You can set the belly on the knees and the thighs. And when you're ready, with the bend in your knees, slowly roll on up. Feet come together. And we're ready for our first round of sun salutation. Inhale the arms up. Really lengthen. Bicep by the ear. Drop the left arm down. Lengthen through the right and draw slightly over, opening up the right side of the body. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, the right arm down, the left arm up and over, opening up the left side of the body. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, forward bend. At this point, feet can be together as we go through the salutation. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step back to knees, chest and chin, coming into cobra. So toes are pressed, toenails are pressed into the mat, knees are lifted off the mat, your pelvis and your legs are engaged, hands are by the ribs, and you're slightly peeling open into cobra. Breathe. And exhale, come down. You can go through child's pose into down dog, or if you want to challenge, you can tuck the toes, strengthen the legs, and press straight up into plank and back down, down dog. So as we go through our vinyasas in this practice, your vinyasa is completely up to you and your body. So instead of doing chaturangas, you can go into cobras. Instead of up dogs, you can go into cobras and make it, and I'll just cue both of those. So move at your own practice. Inhale, look forward. And you may float to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, spill over your legs. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, right back into your forward bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back again. Into knees, chest, and chin. Slide into your cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. We're moving into locust. So hands come beside your body. Palms down. And on your inhale, you lift your legs, your arms, and your head. And you fly. Breathe. Make sure the gaze stays down along the floor. And exhale, come down. Back either into cobra, come back into, from cobra into child's pose, into down dog. Otherwise, press right back up into plank and come into down dog. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, spill over the legs. Inhale all the way up. And exhale straight through. Forward bend. Inhale, lengthen and look forward. Exhale, step back. Knees, chest, chin, slide through to cobra. Embrace cobra. Exhale, come down, move right back into locust. And exhale, come down, Hands by the ribs. Make your way into down dog. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Hands to heart center. We're moving into our next sun salutation. We're going to be, our peak pose in the salutation will be triangle. So we'll be spending some time in triangle. It's a wonderful lower back strengthening pose. So when you're ready, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come through, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen. At this point, you're more than welcome to float back or step back right into chaturanga or plank. You can do up dog or cobra and down dog. Lengthen. Inhale the right leg up and exhale the knee through the center line, right between the hands. Place it down. We're moving into warrior one. So warrior one, feet is a heel to heel alignment or slightly wider depending on your hips. Pressing the left outer foot into the mat, overemphasizing the arch of the foot, moving the torso slightly forward. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, transition to warrior two. So I'm going to slightly move my foot over. So I'm at heel to arch alignment. My right arm is stretching as far as I can that direction, and my left is behind me, stretching in that direction. Gaze is soft over the middle finger. Breathe. From here, I'm going to move into triangle. So I'm going to shift back, straighten my front leg, slide forward, my right hand over my right foot, and come down. For those of you who have blocks, you can grab your blocks at any height you want. You can set it on the outside of the foot. So when you go into your triangle, you have full rotation. For those of you who don't need blocks, you can press into the shin, press into the foot, or the outside of the foot. Breathe. You'll notice if you come up just a little bit more, you can get them a little bit, you free your rotation just a little bit more. Breathe. And moving back into warrior two, you bend the front knee, come back into warrior two. And we're moving into our vinyasa. Hands go into runner's lunge, come back, chaturanga or cobra, up dog, and down dog. Left leg up, draw the knee through the center line of the body and place the foot down between the hands, preparing for warrior one. Come on up. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale into warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen your front leg, left leg. Slide the hand over, the left foot and come down. Triangle. If turning the neck to the, turning the face to the sky is too much on the neck, please just get your toes. Also, again, a block is useful as well. And when you're ready, big breath in to extend. And then your exhale comes into warrior two. And back through your vinyasa. Down dog. Inhale, lengthen in your down dog. Look at your hands and make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, spill over the legs. Forward fold. And your inhale, come on up. Hands come to heart. Okay, we're going to be adding on through this. We're still going to use those basic postures, but we're going to add some things in between. And then we're going to add some things on the end. Okay? So inhale, arm. And exhale, come down. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, make your way to either knees, chin, chest, or up dog or cobra. And down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale your knee through the center line and place your foot between your hands, preparing for warrior one. Come on up. Settle into warrior one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. We're going into humble warrior. And exhale, come down. If possible, the shoulder can graze the right shoulder can graze the right knee, as long as you're not compromising the warrior one legs. Not sticking your booty out. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. Back into warrior one. Transition into warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, side angle, but we're going to work our obliques a little bit. So our right hand is going to be grabbing towards our left foot, and we're taking it over. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. On your inhale, lengthen the front leg into triangle. Move into triangle. Keep your block next to you if you've got it available. We're going to be, if you need it for half moon, we're going to be moving into half moon. You're ready. Come on up. Back into warrior two. And into half moon. In half moon, really flex the extended foot. Turn the toes down, engaging the glutes. Slight bend in the standing knee will create more stability. And breathe. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come back into warrior two, and then back into crescent. Just pivot the back foot. From crescent, we're going into eagle. So the left leg is going to go over the right, and the right arm is going to go under the left. Okay? Left leg over, left arm under the right. We're in eagle. Breathe. For those of you who can't get complete turn, the twist of the legs, feet can just kind of go side by side across each other. Arms, the compression of the elbows really helps. And the back of the hands can go together if you can't get that full rotation. And when you're ready, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release the legs, keep the arms. Come into warrior three. Breathe. When you're ready, release the hands, and we're going to be sitting down. So bring the left knee and run it along the outside of the right calf and have a seat. Draw the right arm back. Use that to set yourself up. Inhale the left arm over and twist. Breathe. Use your breath to create space. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, turn, just twist a little bit more. Bringing out the organs. And when you're ready, inhale and exhale, come forward, and we're going into standing, no hands. Voila, here we are. All right, we're going to do the other side. Inhale, arms up, lengthen, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, make your way back. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Right leg, excuse me, left leg lifts, draw it through, set the foot down between the hands, spin the back foot, warrior one. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, interlace your fingers the other direction. Lengthen, open the heart, and then move forward, dropping down just past the front knee. Breathe. Humble warrior. Inhale, come on up, and move in to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, side angle. Reaching that left hand to the right foot, using the obliques to keep you up. Inhale, come on up, back to warrior two, and slide into triangle. Use your block if you need to. Breathe. Try not to lock that front leg. Really keep the knee buoyant. Inhale, bend that front knee, coming back into warrior two. We're moving into half moon. You have to take a couple of steps to get there. Do it. Again, really flex the extended foot, turn the toes down slightly, engage the glutes, and make that turn. Inhale, exhale, come back down to warrior two. Inhale to crescent. We're moving into eagle. Right leg over left, right arm under left. Breathe. When you're ready, release the legs, move into warrior three, keeping the arms as they are. Release the arms, slide the right knee along the left shin and sit down. Inhale the left arm back for support. Inhale the right to create length and space and make your turn. Breathe. Use your exhalation for spinning, your inhalation for lengthening. Breathe. And when you're ready, move yourself forward. We're going to get back into standing posture. No hands. And here we are. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg behind you. Draw the knee along the center line. Place it down for warrior one. Come on up. Exhale. Draw the arms back. Open up the heart. Humble warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Come on up. Warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Side angle. Inhale, lengthen. Back to warrior two. Half moon. Oh, take that back, not half moon. Go into triangle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the front knee. Come back to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen and move into half moon. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, step back. Warrior two. Come into crescent. Move into eagle, left over right. Right under left arm. Inhale, lengthen. And your exhale, release the legs, come into warrior three. Full extension, body. Breathe. This time we're going forward, so release the hands. Draw the leg up. Here is a good place, interlacing the fingers, placing them underneath the thigh and pressing for just a standing balance pose, which I seem to be struggling with. Or our hand to foot option. Straight out. Breathe. Release the foot or the leg. Keep it there by itself. And release it down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes up and moves through the center line of the body. Placing the foot down. Preparing for warrior one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, interlace the arms or the hands behind you. Open up the heart. Humble warrior. Inhale, come on up. Warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come back up. Warrior two. Triangle. Inhale, come on up. Warrior two. Half moon. Come on down, warrior two. Crescent. Moving into eagle. Right leg over left. Right arm under left. Breathe. Release the legs. And extend on your exhale. Watch your breath. Make sure you're not holding it. Breathe. Release the hands. Draw it through the right leg. Again, interlace the hands. Flex the foot. Press the leg into the hands, standing. Or full expression. Just make sure the hips are square. Breathe. Hands on the hips. Let it go. A couple breaths. Gauge. And Tadasana. Yay. Hips about feet, hips distance apart. Let's just do a forward bend. Okay, so just do a forward bend. Soften the knees. Lengthen the lower back. Interlace the elbows again, the hands and the elbows, and just rock back and forth. We're going to be going into Bakasana, which is crow pose. We'll do that a couple of times. And for those of you who have your crow and you want to jump back into your vinyasa, please do. For those of you who are just working on crow, I always instruct it setting on a block. So you're ready. Release the arms. Knees are bent. And you want to roll on up. Okay. So we're moving into Bakasana. For those of you who already have crow pose, you want to move it a little bit. You want to do crane. I'll show you this really quick. So crane is where the knees are on the outside of the triceps, and so the press and the leverage in the armpit is no longer an option for you. So the power is really coming from the press of the knees into the triceps, and then you can really lengthen the arms. Give that a try. For those of you that are new to crow, you're still working on it, I always like to give myself a bit of an advantage by squatting on a block. Gives you, you're almost halfway there already. And the knees go right at the top of the armpit, just gives you a little bit more leverage. Remember, your body goes where your eyes go, so keep your eyes moving forward along the floor and lean. Just lean. You'll feel the weight change. You can pick one foot up and then the other. And voila, we're doing crow. Work on that. For those of you who are doing crow and have been doing your jump backs, we're just going to meet in down dog. Okay? Okay. Here we are. Look forward. We're going to sit down on our bums. So you can just sit down, or you just sit down. We're going to do one-legged forward bends. So this is where the strap comes into play if you need it. And I'll do this facing you guys. So make sure the flesh is moved away from the sit bones. The pressure of the right foot into the left thigh will help rotate the torso and draw the leg back to where the hips are neutral, and then you can move forward. Okay, so however, again, use your strap to bring you in if you need to, just by placing it right under the ball of the foot. Don't muscle into this posture. Okay, this is really great for your lower back. We want to create space, but we don't want to go too far to where you might pull a muscle. Okay, so I always liked to square up my body and just fall over my leg, wherever that may be. I also keep the chin moving forward towards the heel. It just seems to, if I put my head down, I tend to round my lower back, my upper back, and I don't want that in this posture. So breathe. Keeping the foot flexed, toes to the ceiling. And inhale, come on up, and change sides. Again, removing the flesh from the sit bone. Pressure of the left foot into the right thigh. Toes up, and head over. Inhale, come on up. And then let's do both legs, forward bend. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward bend. And come on up. Okay. We're gonna do bridge, 3 bridges, and choose the bridge that you want to do. We'll do the first one will be the regular bridge, and then if you want to do the second one to be a full wheel, you sure can. The third one, though, I'd like to have a supported bridge. I think it'll really make your lower back feel good, and I want you to try that. Okay, so come on. Oop, forgot this mic's in the way. Come on down to your back. Your heels and your knees should be in alignment. I've also found too, if you move the feet slightly out, in some cases, you have a little bit more freedom. instead of being locked up in that one line. So on your inhale, you come on up. You use the pressure of the arch to move you into bridge, the arch of the foot. Right? So in the engagement is the inner thighs are rolling towards each other. And if you can, interlace the fingers and really draw the shoulder blades underneath you, keeping space underneath your chin and around your throat. Breathe. Keeping the belly engaged. Slightly drop your bum and feel it relax. Feel how that re-engages the legs. Breathe. When you're ready, come on down. Okay, for those of you who want to just go right back up into bridge again, please do that. For those of you who want to do full wheel, and you know how to get on in there, go right ahead. I'll walk you through full wheel. If the hands aren't flush by the ears, then full wheel is probably not an option for you. But if the hands are flush, you have the ability to make that movement in your shoulders, then inhale, come on up to regular bridge, come on up to the top of your head, and then take an inhale and press on your exhale into full wheel. Breathe. On your exhale, you can come on down. Hands come to your belly. Just put your knees together. And breathe. So the supported bridge, take your block, and you can use either the shorter part of the block, this side, or you can use the highest point. And so you want to come up to the bridge, place the block underneath your sacrum, and let your arms, I like to open my chest and let my hands kind of soften alongside of me. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Breathe. Bring that down. Take your left up to the sky and breathe. And come on down. Now some of you want a nice resting posture, which is both legs up to the sky, which is lovely. I could say it's like legs up the wall. Or if you want a nice front body stretch, take your right foot, tuck your toes underneath to where they're underneath. They're tucked under into the mat, and drive your knee forward. This does a lot of wonderful things for your feet, your ankle, and the front part of your quad, your hip. If that's enough, then stay there. If you want just a little bit more, you can take the left leg up. And if you want a little bit more, then you just bend the knee into the other direction. So basically the left knee is moving to the top part of the body and the right knee is moving towards the bottom part of the body. And breathe. Any pain, any pinching, please don't do it. When you're ready, drop the left leg, left foot. Bring the right into neutral. And let's do the other side. So, tucking the left toes down and pointing my knee towards the bottom part of my body. Drawing the right leg up. And drawing the right leg in, so one knee's pointing towards the top of the body and the one knee's pointing towards the bottom half of the body. And breathe. Now when you're ready, place the right foot down. The left foot comes into neutral. Press up and take the block out and set it aside. And draw the knees in. Do a roll. Move into happy baby. We're going to move into pigeon. So rock yourself up. We'll do the right leg in front first. Okay, so take the right leg, left leg behind. So I got the blanket out here to show you guys that, which is way over here, so hang on a second. So in your pigeon, if you've got a lot of space underneath your pelvis, you can put your blanket right underneath your pelvis to where it closes that space, so you're not floating in midair, right? So it kind of goes right under here like that, and it allows that support, closes the space, so you can relax better into the posture. It's not so tenuous. I always flex my front foot because it just protects my knee in this posture. I look back to make sure my foot's not cyclicking, and I keep my toes moving towards the back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, calm down. This is also a nice lower back stretch. Let the breath find the spaces that are constricted, and let the breath free that space. When you're ready, you come on up, change sides. This crazy mic thing. Come on into your half moon again, using the blanket to close the gap or the block, depending on how big your gap is, but I think blankets tend to be a little softer on you. Lengthen. And move over your legs and rest. When you're ready, come on up. Draw the right leg around to a simple seated position. We have about 5 minutes left, and I want to do a good savasana, but I'd like to go inverted. So headstand, a shoulder stand, followed by a plow is an option. I'll do headstand with you. And find a wall if you need it, otherwise just
carry on in the posture. If you don't want to do inversion at all, head down into Savasana and we'll just meet you there.
When you're ready, come on down. Take your time if you're in headstand. Don't rush. Don't try not to plop onto the mat. And if you've been in headstand, come into a closed knee, child's pose, arms by your side, and rest. And when you're ready, inhale, come on up and prepare for Savasana.
All right, everybody get into Savasana. Make lots of space on your mat for your body. Take 3 deep breaths and settle in. Feel the vibration of the practice. Draw your thoughts back to the moment, to the breath. For those of you who want to stay in Savasana, please do. For those of you who want to work within the confines of our hour together, begin to awaken the body, stretching and moving, and keeping the eyes closed. Make your way to your favorite side and roll up into a seated position. Hands come into heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.